Hey guys, my name is Indian Asian 47 and welcome back to a new video. I was going to title this video Top Games Like Hitman originally, and Sniper Elite 4 was on the top spot. Then I decided to dish it cause this great game deserves its own video. So one day I was going through the PlayStation store and came across Sniper Elite 4 on a huge discount. Now I had hardly ever heard of this franchise, but looking at the trailer it seemed like a third-person stealth game with varied locations, mechanics and weapons, a lot like Hitman. As you would gather from looking at my channel, I'm a huge Hitman fan as well as a stealth games fan, so I bought it and it completely hooked me in. But can I just talk about how much I love stealth games? The sneakiness, tacticalness, ooh, don't get caught. In my opinion, there are 3 laws of school that make a stealth game: the stealth mechanics, the setting world or the locations, and the level design. Hitman, for example, is an excellent stealth game because it performs brilliantly in all these 3 laws. It has got a very good stealth system with a ton of well-designed mechanics, say the bullet distractions, disguise it, target lockdowns, which give extra opportunities, how you can use almost any everyday item to knock, kill or cause oil leaks among other things. You get the point. It's really unique because of these features. After the setting, every mission takes place in a different location of the world and the level design itself is nothing short of amazing. Though there are some faults here and there. For example, the Marrakesh level is in my opinion the most beautiful one in the game. Its level design on the other hand is really bad, with very restrictive layout and hence very few possible routes. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, or Deus Ex Mankind Divided, I don't really know how to pronounce it, though not having a very good stealth system, excels by the huge number of fun and tactical augmentations and the options for lethal and non-lethal takedowns. It has a great cyberpunk setting and well-rounded level design, allowing creativity to make routes. Same is with games like Dishonored, the old Thief game, Metal Gear Solid 5 and the entire stealth genre. Now again get on to Sniper Elite 4. Whew. I'm really surprised how small its community and fan base is, by the way. I know it is a niche franchise, or in other words more of a stealth genre, but Hitman is in the exact same category and it has got a considerable following, from Hitman forum to the Hitman subreddit. For the basics, it takes place in Italy in World War II and you play as this dude. Now I did say a stealth game has these 3 laws, but then again stealth itself is a part of a bigger game, the storyline and all that stuff, but the story of Sniper Elite 4 is not its best feature, so I won't discuss anything about that in this video. So there are no spoilers in short. It's really good in all the 3 laws, but it performs in the mechanics category, perhaps the best in stealth gaming history in my opinion. Let's just look at the stuff we have here. A very well made stealth system with various ways of player input, from walk, jog, sprint to crouch, sprint and laying on the ground. All in a third person game, which is not very usual. Light and shadow based stealth, which in my opinion is the best mechanic because of how well it is implemented. In the minimap you have a circle which shows how visible you are within a radius. It's really this feature which blew my mind. Foliage stealth, bushes act as a way to hide yourself. Then again, this might not seem much, but it adds to the already created number of ways you can hide yourself. Bullet drop in distance in every pistol and rifle being different. About the actual sniping, you have a lot to consider before taking your shot. You have wind, distance, bullet type, if it's suppressed or not, your rifle's power and stats, and your character's breath, which you can stabilize by using the empty lung, which is another feature in itself. Sound masking your unsilenced gunshots. It is possible with a lot of ways, from using generators or moments after an explosion or the sound of a plane, and a lot of unique ways which are tied to specific levels. It's an awesome feature and something really unique to Sniper Elite 4. What's really cool is all weapons have a sound radius, or the area till where they emit the sound, and pistols have a small radius, so you can fire them in the air unsuppressed and no one will hear them. So you can try sniping with a pistol if you don't want to waste your precious suppressed ammo. X-ray kill cam, though I'm not a very big fan of it, it's really satisfying when you're playing on a tough difficulty and the game doesn't tell you where the bullet's gonna go. So you have to figure out yourself and take the shot, and when it hits the guy exactly where you want, you get this mini cinematic. It's brilliant and another unique feature of Sniper Elite 4. The entire transversal system with ledges, pipes and various ways to access areas, just like Hitman. Now I'm not able to remember what it's called, but it's something along the lines of transpose or something, where if the guards hear a gunshot, they slowly try to get near where they heard it, they try to circle around it, or in other words try to pinpoint the location, and you can use it to advantage. It's pretty neat. And all of this is with the fact that it is a sniper game where sniping from long distances is intended to be the main point. And while the list may seem small, I am not including the brilliant open-ended level design and the beautiful locations. Bitanti Village, the second level, is just like Sapienza from Hitman, and unlike Hitman, you can climb on a lot of rooftops. I think Deathstorm Part 2 is among the best stealth levels ever created. Just impeccable level design of this huge town with most areas accessible and the beautiful evening atmosphere. But really my biggest point is how smooth and consistent it is with all these mechanics in play. I mean, Hitman is of similar caliber, but that game is full of bugs and inconsistencies. In my opinion, these guys need to be recognized for the great work they have done with the game. And they have recently announced Sniper Elite 5 is in the works, and I'm really hyped and wish them all the best. Of course, there are some cons too. For example, a lot of the times I was confused why a lot of spots are blocked from entering. For example, here, you could have used this part to enter the town and it would have been a pretty cool way to access the area in comparison to the lame-o chain you have. And when you think about it, the entire game is just killing Nazis over and over again in each level. Sure, every level has different objectives, from retrieving something or killing someone to stopping a railgun, but all in all, you're just killing Nazis every level. What's worst is that this game awards loads of XP depending on how you kill them, so a no kill, no knockout run in the vein of Silent Assassin suit only runs from Hitman is possible, but not really worth it since the game gives no incentive to do so, no rewards. You also got challenges in the vein of Hitman, but they are like 5 per level and they are all very different. For example, you get an achievement for completing the Regolino Viaduct level in 15 minutes, but this is the only level which has this challenge. Every level should have it, in addition to challenges like kill everyone or don't get spotted, or as I said, no knockout, no kill. This would give every level a really good reason to replay. Overall, this game is a gem for stealth game fans, and if you are one, I really suggest getting this. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. This video was very late from the schedule, but from now on I'll try to keep up. Thanks for watching and I'll see you all later.